her sleep. I know. Because you know that's the most productive thing he could be doing right now. There's literally nowhere else in this house he could possibly be sleeping. Are you licking her sleeve? Useful, Bam Bam. Very useful. I'm just waiting for his fine little hairs to tickle her enough that she wakes up. Because, you know, that's what I need right now. I also realized that the camera was dusty from being in the workshop. Bam Bam, leave her alone. She's trying to sleep. Anyways, I got a little bit of, a tiny bit more computer work to do in the house, preparing this week's videos. And then we're gonna go outside, get a few things done in the workshop while we wait for Dan to wake up, because when I looked out the window this morning, I'm pretty sure last night was the very first frost. So there's probably a few things I'm gonna check on in the garden to see if they actually did, if the frost did actually kill them last night. But there was a nice whitish layer on most things. Bam Bam, seriously, leave her alone. She doesn't need siblings, she has cats apparently. Anyways, with the first frost, we had intended on, prior to the first frost, we had intended on getting the 8 posts in the ground this weekend. So when Dan wakes up, I'm gonna finish up this, do some stuff in the shop, and then when Dan wakes up, we're going to go into town, grab the concrete that we need in order to set the posts, probably a handful of strapping pieces so that I can strap the posts to each other, and then I'm gonna dig holes today. Why do you look upset that it moves, Bam Bam? Leave her fingers alone. Hey. Did you wake up? Oof, I'm gonna sit down. Wake up from your nap? Time to get on with the day? Sure as hope so. It's like noon. Yeah, you've been sleeping that long. So far, so good today. Yes, it may be 1 o'clock in the afternoon, but we had wiggle time, and I got paperwork for the wood chips done. I got the videos for this week edited, so Dan can take a look at those a little bit later. And on the positive side, the frost is burnt off. So that's a nice thing. Those are going in this weekend. They are going in this weekend. I'm popping out to the workshop to get a few things glued up. We are going to be spending some time outside. And at that point, mitts and an actual hat on top of her sleeping sack will be acquired. Should really clean up that mess. And as far as I'm concerned, Dan is going to be the one dealing with digging the holes. So there's a few things I'm going to do on his workshop to make it a little bit nicer in there for him. It's not heated and it's not insulated, so there's only so long he can actually spend out there. Hi. But I can make it a little bit nicer because there's there's missing glass in one of the windows and there's missing glass in the door, so. Alright, setting you up in your little chair, and then I can start gluing things up. Missing box acquired. There's a fair bit to do in the shop, but they're all, for the most part, a lot of this can get done in like 5 minutes here, 15 minutes there. So probably have about an hour, hour and a half in the shop right now before Dan's ready to go get door. Before Dan is ready to go get the concrete for the posts. So glue ups, staining, a little more glue ups, a little more staining, and getting that laser running because I'm tired of walking into the back room thinking that, oh, I cut up plenty of stuff. I got plenty of stock. Yeah, no, I don't. So, step 1, laser. Round 1 of staining is done. Now, time for glue ups. Got a bunch to glue up in this box, and then by the time I'm done gluing up these, those should be ready. They're pretty much dry right now, but because I'm going to be putting weights on them and compressing them, I want to make sure that they're super dry. They're a water-based stain, so they dry really quick anyways. But anyways, gluing. Anybody want packing peanuts? I don't need them. I got lots. They're just getting in my way at this point. If you're wondering why I glue these up, or why I'm gluing these up without sanding or staining them, it's because these ones are going to be natural, and I have to sand the backs of them anyways. after they get glued up because of the laser as well as the branding iron. So I find for the natural ones, it's easier just to glue them up and then sand top and bottom at the same time. I got a lot of gluing to do. I've also realized I don't have enough bottoms to do all the ones that I just finished staining. I have the sheets painted, ready to go in the laser, which I probably should have run those first instead of just starting with random restock. So now I'm waiting for the file to finish so that I can go and put that in. Luckily those files take like 10 minutes a piece, so not much. Anyways, back to gluing. That was a whirlwind. So, glue up's done. First round of staining done. Glue up's done. Cut out missing pieces. That's these guys. All of these are missing. 2 different colors, so those got cut out. Laser was running. Second round of staining is done. All this stuff is going to be drying. Now, I'm going to grab her. She's been sleeping basically the entire time. It's great. I'm gonna grab her, grab Dan, get everybody in the truck, and head off to the hardware store to pick up the concrete and some strapping that we need in order to stand up the posts. I don't think we'll get the posts stood up today because we're losing daylight. The joys of fall, it actually gets dark really early. But I also just dawned on me that we don't live in the city anymore. We live in a small town, which means that on Saturdays, like today, things close a lot earlier than I'm used to. I mean, we've been living out here for a number of years, but for some reason in my mind, I'm still used to the closing early on a Saturday means like 6 or 7 o'clock at night. That's not the case out here, so we gotta get ourselves together and get going. Alright, back in the store. Probably not going to get to concreting, or like basically we're not going to get to using the material we bought today, but we have it for tomorrow. We don't have to go get it. So Bugaboo is completely wrapped up. We have toques and we have long sleeve jumpers and we have mitts and we have sleeping sack and we have blanket. So I'm gonna get her set up where she can see what's going on. We're gonna mark out the holes. Dan's gonna start digging and she's gonna watch while I go into the workshop, get a few noisy things done, and then come back out and help. There's a lot of blanket and not a lot of you. Here's some stakes. We're gonna stab them in the ground and mark it where the 8 posts are gonna go, and then Dan's gonna dig some holes.
I'm the digger.
we have 8 little holes. So Dan's gonna redig that one and the one right there. A slight bit deeper because the ground kind of goes up as it gets closer to the house here. But also this little treasure.
Liz might have identified what this is.
Yeah, I think I know what it is. So we dug this out of the bush.
Look, the bunny.
The bunny.
Yeah, right here. This one right here.
Oh yeah, it is.
Boom. I shall
you
fix
go.
this.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's going on. It's, see, like it's got this little V thing in it. But that one's snapped off.
Oh, and snapped off from here. All right, well, I'll be able to put that back in place, Liz, but I won't fix the V. Yeah, look at that. It's pretty bent. It hit something hard.
Oh yeah. I did get some stuff done. I got components or steps of different things done, not only a few things actually completely completed. Anyways, but what we did get done today is Dan managed to get all the holes dug. So tomorrow we can pour the concrete, put the posts in, kind of brace them, be that much closer to a greenhouse. Now I'm going to call it quits. Dan wants to watch a movie, and I would like little one snuggles. I think it's a perfect way to end the day. See you guys. This is now attached to me for the rest of the evening.